Income Agency. Come on in. We're talking all things going live. I appreciate you all joining. So feel free to come in, pull a chair up and say hello. How you doing? Appreciate all the support as we get ready to go live. Um, if you are new to my live, feel free to come in and ask questions. We are going to get started in just a moment. As you can tell, I'm running a little behind. So I'm trying my best to kind of get things going. Appreciate everybody coming through. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully all is well and you guys are having a happy Wednesday. My internet went down for a minute. I didn't know if I was going to be able to come on, and we got it up and running. So really excited about that. Really excited about that, but hey, here we are. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you all coming through. If you have questions, feel free to come in, ask questions. We're going to get going. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for the support. Let me know if you have questions as you get ready to go live with Confidence and Ease, friends. Come on in. Feel free to join me. Let me know if there's anything you want to discuss. I tell people when you come in to make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Appreciate all the support. Let me know if there's any questions, friends, as we get ready to get started. And so I'm going to go on TikTok a little earlier. I usually wait until there's a little bit more visibility and activity here, but I want to make sure I am getting us started. So feel free to come in and ask questions. Hello, everybody. Make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe. As you can tell, I am moving a little slow, so we're going to get going. Thank you all for coming in. Interesting. Why is that not showing up? My board went away. Maybe it went away when I did Service Plus. Interesting. And then appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions as you guys get ready to come on. Hey, how you doing? I didn't see your comment. Usually it pops in. I had my phone over too far over where I couldn't see the comments coming through. So let me set this up correctly. I usually let it hit the I have a little system where I let it hit my laptop where it's touching the laptop so it does not move over too much. So it's perfect when it's right there. How are you doing? You say out laugh out loud. Nice. How's everything going? Um, yeah, when you get a chance, go ahead and schedule a one-on-one for February so you and I can meet. We can just talk a little bit more. We can look. I know you're not going live. You're gonna be like, Doc, I didn't go live enough. I didn't go live enough. We're gonna get you to go live. We'll just talk a little bit about some of the performance things you might want to work on. Let me know if you have questions, though. I want to make sure you are getting support. You laughing at me and I did not go live. Okie dokie. Yeah, so you yeah. I mean, ultimately you'll decide on your journey in terms of how you add the live streaming to it. But yeah, it's totally fine. Um, so let's see. Uh, okay, I'm about to go live on TikTok. I was actually looking at excuse me. I was looking at the Service Plus information. I need to make some more edits to it. I'm gonna try my best to get in front of that soon, like today. I discover something about my content. I either validate or tell people to give me their money, but I don't tell people why they need my product. Okay, say that again. Discuss something about my content. I either validate or tell people to give me their money, but I don't tell them why they need my product. True. I haven't looked at your content, but if you noted that about it, then it's probably very true. And so, yes, you want to make sure you are helping them to see you as a solution. Excuse me, what you have, what you're offering is their solution they're looking for. So, yes, you definitely want to do that. My content is either I feel you, you're not broken, or this feels like click the link. Yes. So yeah, you need to do a little bit more focus on the value proposition. Not here's my product, here's how it will help you. Yes. Okay. Yeah, if you can walk away from it and see that, did a potential client tell you that or somebody you trust look at it and say, "Hey, what am I getting? What's the value? What's the value proposition? Like, what is this?" So yeah, yeah, you definitely want to let people know, like, hey, here's the type of, and at the end of the day, sometimes as you do this enough, you'll realize, like, sometimes you're the solution. Someone I trust, Chat. Oh, Chat GPT. Which you ran your content through Chat, and Chat's like, you're not telling them the why. You're not telling them the offer. So yeah, but as you start building the know, like, and trust, yeah, yeah. As you start building that know, like, and trust, people are going to see you as the subject matter expert and recognize that you're the solution. But you gotta have to kind of share with them why you're the solution. There's strategy in that. There's sometimes a series. So sometimes you might do a couple different videos to kind of explain in your series your why, kind of self-diagnosing, helping them understand that you get it, you get them. You hate feeling pushy, but you got to get over it. No, I mean, it doesn't have to feel pushy though. You know, again, as you offer information to people, they'll see it as, oh wow, you get me, you understand me. You're so, wise and experienced at it. So when you tell them, hey, here's what you're going to need to get, here's the solution to your problems. Join my community. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be doing this. Actually true. Yeah. We're going to be talking about this. I want to, so it's not a pushy situation. It's just like, hey, shine in the spotlight. And then ultimately they will decide to accept the offer or not. People have to see your content and see you 7 to 12 times before they make a move. That is a true situation. So you're producing content for visibility, you're producing content for people who are searching for this topic or who have come across your feed because again, it's in their algorithm and they see you and they're like, "Oh, she was here last time talking about this. Oh, the first yeah, hey Stats, how are you, friend?" um, who's Stats? Hello, Stats. Is that Stats in the room? Who's Stats? so, um, but yeah, so that's how it works. You want to make sure that you're producing enough content. It's interesting. I met with Luna today and I was telling her I'm in a similar situation where I want to produce content statistics you just dropped. Oh, my bad. I'm stats. Yeah. That is a true statement. The 7 to 12. And so 7 to 12 times people have to see you. That's again a marketing sales, actually more sales than marketing approach to like how repetition is important and how you want to get visibility. I mean, we see it all the time in commercials. You see a commercial, you see it a couple times, you're like, oh, I get it. That's what they were saying. Oh, I didn't realize that's what that commercial was about. Oh, yeah. Oh, now I want that. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, so that happens all the time. And you have to see it multiple times before you're like, ah. And so, but yeah, I was telling Luna the same thing for me. Like the last 6 months, I've been talking about agency, agency, agency. And now you are telling Luna you are similar to her. Yeah, well, just in terms of how you have to produce the content and talk about your offers. So I've been talking about the agency and I continue to talk about the agency, but I also should be talking about, oh, I offer coaching, I offer consultations, and these are ways you can get a hold of me. I'm working on Service Plus as a solution too. So I'm trying to figure out a video course. Not that I'm trying to figure out, I know what I'm going to do, but I got to create it. And so, and then I'm torn about this whole link in bio stuff. All right. Yeah. So I'm torn about the link in bio. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm also, making myself available and visible. So it's a whole nother conversation because I don't know. I think there's some suppression going on. I'm paying attention to my link in bio, so I may take it out, but I'm not going to do it quite yet. I'm going to play this week out. I'm going to try to get my video course up and running, and then make sure I talk about services because you have new people come in the room and they're asking for support. So I've had some people book and do all this stuff. So with that, I want to be. I need to start talking about it. That's the whole point of this. I need to start. You need to talk about your services. So if you're not talking about it, people don't know about it. And if people don't know about it, you're not doing it. So it just is what it is. You're not doing it. So you got to make sure you're doing it. All right, friend. Thank you so much. My content numbers haven't changed. I think I usually say link in bio. Yeah, think of other ways to say it. Grab my XYZ course, visit my profile, and grab my course. Join my community, visit my profile for more information. You know what I'm saying? So you can. There's definitely different ways you can say it. My internet meaning I don't feel like they're. You said I mean I don't feel like they've been suppressed. Oh, you're just not getting visits. What you mean? What did you say? You said no content numbers. My content numbers haven't changed. They're in the positive, or they just not. They're flat. I think I usually says link. Okay, you said link in bio. Okay. Um, was that a glitch? My screen here did something weird. Oh, my numbers are okay. Oh, okay. So that's good. Oh, I didn't charge my phone when I was away. Considering I'm not consistent, I think that's good. It is. It is very good. Let me turn my Wi-Fi on. So hopefully I get a good connection. My phone wasn't charged either. You said, I'm telling Nika, oh, my phone's not charged. Yeah, it's acting goofy. TikTok, I think it's gonna be glitching me because it's already looking suspect. Like when I moved, it was like I was moving in a robotic way. I was like, y'all playing with my connection already. I ain't even started this live. Y'all already playing with my connection. So we'll see what's happening here. Hopefully it's going smoothly. Thank you all for being here. Make sure you like the live. If you have not liked the live, like the live. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button, as well as click the bell to get notification when I go live and post content. Appreciate everybody here. You guys hear us talking about some ways that you want to think about your digital marketing. So I know I need to talk about it more often because I think that's important for people to kind of hear some of the basics that you need to consider. So that's the next thing. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Yes, the topic is going to be TikTok live, live streaming, friend. We talk all things live streaming. So I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for the support. as you guys, as we get ready to get started, I'm hitting the live button. Hello, hello. We are talking all things live streaming. Come in. If you are a live host, come on in. We're going to get to talking about how to go live with confidence and ease. Come in. Let me know if you have questions. I appreciate you all joining. Join me live as we go live with confidence and ease. If you're new or afraid, shy, nervous, scared to go live, come in. We're going to talk about it. I want to make sure I'm supporting you in your live stream journey. So feel free to come in, ask questions, friends. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I want to make sure I'm answering any questions you have about how to go live and live stream on TikTok. Okay. So if you are a live streamer, come in, ask questions. We are talking to all things going live with ease and confidence. Thank you all for being here. It's super loud today. Let me know if you have any questions as well. Appreciate you all joining me. I'm going to share out my live. I appreciate anybody who came in. True, how are you? Artists of various mediums. Beauty is everywhere. Thank you for coming in. Thanks, pals. Appreciate you as well, friend. Appreciate everybody joining me live right now. Let's see. Leanne, how are you, friend? There was another artist who just came in. Came and left. How you doing? Hello, hello. How was your live yesterday, friend? How did it go? Thank you so much, Piles. I appreciate you. Hello, how are you? Black Lotus, I think she's coming in as well. Others who are coming into the room, appreciate the support. How did your live stream go yesterday, Leanne? The evening time. That's what I'm wondering. Like, did it go well with speaking to other artists? Beginner? It was okay. It was mostly my community, very little new people. Okay. Yeah. And you were live studio as well? Interesting. Yeah. It's been hit or miss. Do you use a link in bio? We were just talking about that on the other side and just the link in bio concept. Um, to be fair, I didn't really spend much time saying my keywords. Okay. Yeah, yeah, definitely say that. Spend some time there. Hi, Dee. How are you, friend? Thank you so much. Others who are coming into the room, I appreciate you guys. If you don't mind sharing out the live or get some more friends in the room, thank you for getting that daily heart me. Appreciate you, friend. So yeah, so I was just sharing with we're gonna do this, friend. Don't do it, thank you. Let's see. Let's see. Just dropping in late from my live. Go ahead and go live, friend. I see you. Keep doing your thing. You're doing a great job. TikTok gave me the ice cream cones. Let's see. Ice cream cones. You guys mind sharing some ice cream with me as a flash go? What do you mean by keywords? When you start the live, when I start my live, I say words like, and I say it slowly, I'm talking, I'm saying words relating to my topic, which is live stream strategy. I talk about going live. I'm talking to live host. I want you to go live with confidence and ease. I'm helping you with your live journey. So I say all the things. Hey, D, you got level 22 in the room. Appreciate you guys. We got that flash goal pretty quickly and knocked it out the park. Thank you all for supporting. So I'm saying the words that are relevant to my topic. Hey, Eugene, thank you for the daily heart me, everybody coming in. I appreciate the support. So yeah, I'm saying those words. See you later. Thank you so much, dear. I appreciate you. Miss K Latte, how are you as well? Appreciate everybody coming in. Thank you for the support. If you have questions, feel free to come in and ask questions as well. Thank you all. Appreciate it. We did just get the flash goals, so feel free to drop your heart me's, do whatever you want to do. we've we've done it for today. I'm well driving. Okay, friend, be careful. Um, Black Lotus, look at you reaching level 34 in the room. What? Congratulations. I love it. Thank you so much, everybody. You guys are awesome. Um, Yeah, level 34 in the room. That's awesome. For real, for real. Everybody else coming in, let's see. Thank you so much for all stopping by. I appreciate the support. We'll see if this live is, if it has some energy. You know, the last couple of lives have been kind of low, low energy. Hello, Melinda, I saw you. Holly, I saw you as well. Thank you all for coming in. Let me know again if you have questions as you guys get ready to come into the live. Thank you all for supporting. Um, so yeah, Black Lotus keywords. Keywords, you want to make sure you say the keywords that matter to the live stream. You want to continue to remember saying those, especially early on. And don't say too much either, because it can confuse the algorithm. So again, I say live streaming, giving live stream tips. I want to help live host go live, and go live with confidence. So I'm saying the words that ideally people are searching for, they're interested in. Live stream tips was a big topic. Live strategy was another one. TikTok live, I say that quite a bit. Hey, Holly Q, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. So I say the words that ideally are searchable terms, things that people are looking for. Look at you getting that daily heart. We appreciate it, friend. Thank you so much for the support. So yeah, so you say that in the beginning. It sounds repetitive. It will sound repetitive. It will make you feel like, oh, what else should I be saying? But you want to try to keep doing that. Great sunshine report today. I love it, Holly Q. Holly Q, I have to say, the whole podcast mic, the lights, all of the aesthetics, it looks great. It is beautiful on the camera, because when you see it, it's like everything is just so vibrant. So it is a great visual too when you look at your live stream. So if somebody's scrolling, you're stopping them from scrolling, like, what is she doing? What is she talking about? And obviously your content is so substantive. So thank you so much, friend. I left my live last night to go to Leanne's live, and it was wonderful. It was awesome. Leanne, she said it was awesome. Leanne was like, she did well. She said it was a great live, and it was her community, which you're in her community. But she said she didn't get a lot of new folks. So thank you for sharing that compliment. She said it was wonderful. So Leanne, what did you end up doing? You did a class, a tutorial. Thank you for your encouragement, Doc, and for your lipstick mentorship. I'm more than lipstick, Holly Q. You are welcome, friend. You are most definitely welcome. I love it. Um, yeah, the lipstick is good. I've joined your fan club for 1 year. Is that what it said, Eugene? Awesome. Thank you so much, Fred, for being here. You guys, all everyone who's coming in, I appreciate you coming in. Let me know if you have questions as you come in. If you don't mind tapping the screen, sharing the live out, we will get some more friends in the room. We'll talk a little bit. I had a great conversation, so I started doing my. So I'll say this. Yes, tutorial style at night. On those mornings, I just do my regular artwork stuff. Okay, okay, good. Momo, how are you, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you as well, friend. Natty Nat, thank you so much. I will say this. One of the takeaways from my some stuff I've been saying all week, I guess. Thank you. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. It does feel like a Wednesday too, y'all. Usually the week goes so fast that I don't lock into what day it is, but it feels very much like Wednesday. I'm kind of dragging a day, but it's okay. Hey, Cornbread, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here as well. Thank you for grabbing it. You said it does, doesn't it? It feels very Wednesday. So, I am I am so low energy, and our internet went out, so I didn't know if I was going to come on at one point, because well, I could have came on the network side, but I was so concerned about my network versus the Wi-Fi. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go. And it came back on right before that's why I was a little late too, because it came on right before hand. Yes, it does. Hey, everybody. Feels very Wednesday, but that's okay. We're still going, friend. We are still showing up. We're doing this. We are here for the greater good. We're trying to grow. We're trying to get our visibility and stuff going. So I was going to speak about visibility because one of the things that I have I did thank you for the daily heart meet. What I did was I had a meeting with Luna. She's doing coaching, and one of the things we talked about is, and I'll share this with you because it's stuff I've been talking about all week, but just recognizing that if you are offering something to your community, you want to make sure that you actually offer. You got to do the offer. And so keep that in mind as you're thinking about your content creation, as you're thinking about your live stream. We talked about Service Plus being a way to do it. And so just recognize that there's an element to this that says if you're offering something, you got to talk about it. You got to be intentional. Black Joy, how you doing, friend? You got to be intentional about sharing it with your community so that they in turn know what you offer. So the last 6 months I've been talking nonstop about the agency and people wanting to join the agency. We're building and recruiting for the agency, and I still am. But just recognizing that sometimes you're going to have to think about ways that you can share other things that you offer as well. And what made me say that is because I know Halicu's very intentional about talking about her other products, other collaborations she's doing, and now she's talking intentionally about the podcast work too, and helping people in that way. And so just recognize that that is a big piece of how it's like the how you get people and lead them to your solution. You have to talk about it, because if you don't talk about it, it's not happening. And so then when I was on what Pals made me think of the whole concept of people feeling very pushy and salesy and stuff like that. Shouldn't feel that way. It should feel like an authentic conversation. If you're talking about something you offer, the solution you provide, it should feel very natural, like a part of what you do anyway. It should be an extension of your community, knowing your personality, knowing what you're doing. So keep that in mind too. I don't want you guys to miss that. So you want to make sure you're talking about it. And if you're adding value and you're letting them know all the different facets of the services and solutions you offer, then they will see you as part of that. It will be an extension of you. It's like, okay, I want you, I want your knowledge, I want your expertise, and then they get that. So I just wanted to say that because we had talked about it on the YouTube side. I wanted to make sure I reiterated that here on the TikTok side. Hello, friends, those who came into the room. I appreciate you all being here. Let me know, how do you guys feel about that? Hey, Diana, how you doing, friend? Let me know how you guys feel about that. Is that something that's challenging? Is that a challenge? Let me know if it's a challenge. Sometimes it is. And I think it's like out of our comfort zone. But again, people won't know. They don't know that you have other services. I'm working through the whole logic of link in bio um, versus Service Plus. I'm trying to pay attention to that as well with how TikTok operates. So I want to try to get that in front and get in front of that so I can um, have Service Plus and test it out and see if that is in fact something that's a resource or not, versus having my link in bio. So, or how I can use both of them together. Thank you all who came into the room. Yes, you say yes, it's a challenge for me. Diana, we'll be meeting tomorrow. We'll be meeting tomorrow, so we could talk about it, friend. We could talk about it. But yeah, you gotta talk about it. And there's some creative ways to do it when you think about you know, your board or some other things that you offer, and sharing other resources with people. So you could do the board here, you could do the engagement board. That's another way to do it. You could do, if again, the Service Plus, you could pin it so people know that there's another support service as well. So all that is other ways you can kind of help communicate what you're offering. So that's a good way to do it. Give me 1 second. Thank you so much, pals. I see you. Okay, he said hi. I was like, I missed the message. Hey, Sultry Nana, how are you, friend? When it comes to, thank you so much for that daily heart me. When it comes to the board, really quickly, I was going to share the board. It says, Diana, we'll talk about this tomorrow, but this is where you can pin messages this way. Thank you so much, friend. How you doing, Chica? So you can pin messages here. Hey, Reggie, how are you? How's everything going? Still sleepy? Oh my gosh, get some rest, friend. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. And And so you can change this message out. I was playing with it today, before I went live, and I just put something in there really quickly. But that's another way for people to click and learn more about what you have to offer. And because it's there pinned now, it went away for a little bit. If you go out and in, I think it's there for you. So you'll see it as a pop-up when you come back in. So that's another way where people come in and they can see what your offer is. So Dr. Lisa did a great live. Keep up the good. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate the support. Thank you all, as you guys come in. So just know you got to kind of think about ways to talk about what you're doing and be intentional about it. And even in your content, hey, short stuff. Hey, I messaged you too. So hopefully we can get the final stuff addressed. Thank you for that daily heart me. Thank you. Hey, Healing with Bailey. How are you, friend? How's everything going? How is everything going? I hope you're doing well. I saw your message and responded. Okay, okay. So when I get off, I'll take a look. Yeah. So thank you so much for that. Um, but yeah, so when everything's said and done, you gotta start talking about your services. You gotta talk about things you offer. You gotta be intentional as you're preparing your community, okay, for your content and making sure you relay messages in your content. That's gonna be so important. If you are not talking about it, they don't know about it. Okay. People do ultimately they may go into your bio and they visit your webpage or whatever the case may be, but that's not all the time. A lot of times they do it because of course you've talked about it. So again, get in the habit of sharing information about your services, whether it's in your content or here on the live stream. So I wanted to say that because we talked about it on the YouTube side and on the YT side. So I wanted to make sure I conveyed that message here, as you guys are, many of you are offering something above and beyond just your content in your live stream. What is it, DJ? Thank you so much, Djo. Is that it, Djo? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all coming through. If you guys don't mind sharing out the live and reposting, maybe adding to your story, that would be extremely helpful. We'll get some more friends in the room. Quentin, thank you so much for joining. We did get the flash goal already, so if you have not sent your daily heart me, you are more than welcome to do it. So I appreciate the support. We're going to get some more friends. Thank you for that daily heart me, Quentin. How are you, friend? Hopefully all is well. How's everything going? I appreciate you joining here. Thank you so much. It says, I'm a multitasker, creator of art stories, mixed music, who believe in what comes from the heart reaches the heart creativity. Thank you for that. That's a great bio. How's everything going? Good. I can't complain. All right, friend. Do you go live? Let us know if you go live. Feel free to put that in the chat as well so we can learn a little bit more about your live schedule, and hopefully you pick up some friends to come visit and engage too. So, so let me know if you guys have any questions. I always want to answer questions. I appreciate you all joining. We'll see what the flow tonight looks like. Let's see with how many friends come in the room and see if you guys have any specific questions. I'm a pop-up live host. Awesome. When is your next pop-up? Thank you for the shares. Appreciate it, Eugene. Thank you for sharing out the live. Um, and so when is your next pop-up? And I tell people all the time, like even if you're a pop-up, you should put it in your bio so people know that you actually do go live. Hey Luna, how you doing, friend? It was great connecting with you today. Thank you for those populars. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was great connecting with you today. Appreciate you said hey y'all. Appreciate all of your support with our chat and stuff today. So thank you so much for being you. All right. Um, so let's circle back. Am I glitching? I told Pals I was probably gonna be glitching today. It hesitated on me. Let me know if you guys saw that. It hesitated because it's been acting weird before I went live. Yes, a little. It is. Yeah, I don't think it wants me to be great. I saw it before I even started to go live. Yes, saw that. You did too? Yeah, just one time. We're gonna see how this goes. Crochet Like a Pro, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here as well. Thank you so much for joining the live. Um, So yeah, so what I shared earlier, so Luda, you can resonate with this message because we hinted or talked around it a little bit. Just the idea of making sure you post your content. So I think I was going to elaborate a little bit more on that because earlier in the 10 o'clock live, um, I think we had a slight conversation about content creation can be, um, challenging if you're not getting the views and you're not getting the visibility. Now a few people in the room kind of dispel that, like, hey, I'm getting visibility. My content's doing fine. It's reaching an audience. I'm going semi-viral and stuff, which is fine, which is great, actually. I shouldn't say fine, which is great. But what I was sharing is what's fine is that you want to still post. You still want to post because, again, that's an opportunity to reach your community. It's also an opportunity for you to get a little bit more visibility, and the poor view videos will not last forever. At some point, a video is going to do well or do better, and then you'll be back to, having strong content that's having a lot more visibility. So don't miss out on those opportunities. Thank you all who are joining the room. I appreciate you coming in. Hey, Coach Jesse, how are you? If you're new to the room, go ahead and say new in the live into the chat. I appreciate you all being here. Positively 75 spiritual vibe. Appreciate you as well. Thank you so much. Crochet like a pro. How's everything going for you? Let me know how things are going for you as well. And then anybody else, let me know if you guys have any questions. Is everybody getting good views on their content? I was just about to ask that too. Let me know how your content is performing. My content is not performing well, but I'm going to keep posting. And on what I shared earlier, one of my things I did is my goal is to post daily and hopefully things will go well. But I even took some shortcuts where I posted a screenshot of one of the features is like when you post and you can set the bell in the top right corner, where you can set a bell for yourself, for you to see the person's post in their live streams. I set that notification, so I just show how to do it and show where it was where it's located and made that content. So again, not a real in-depth video, but it's something where a lot of people don't know to do that. So you never know who you're supporting and helping by just posting those little short videos too. Hello, friends coming in. Thank you so much. I see you, Coach Jesse. You said, hi, everyone. Happy, wonderful Women's Wisdom Wednesday. I love it. You just changed it up. Appreciate that. Those who are coming back, appreciate the likes. Appreciate the support as well. Everybody coming through. Thank you so much. I was saying it feels like a Wednesday. I feel like I'm really, really dragging today. And I feel like I need to drink some more water because I feel slightly dehydrated. So I think that's part of it too. Um, you said Navo? What's that? Nuvo? What does Nuvo mean? Is that Italian? Let me know what that means. My post never did well, but I'm still posting. There we go. There we go. You got to keep posting. Keep posting no matter what. Keep posting. And at some point, it will take off. It will take off. So you'll see. So nouveau. What does nouveau mean? What does that mean? Um, Somebody let me know. Black Lotus. Black Lotus, did you want to battle? You better go grab that super calm. She put new in the chat. She's putting new. What is that? That's new for that was Spanish brand spanking new. Black Lotus was being funny, huh? She Oh, okay. Supposed to be at the end when you said put new in the chat. French for new. Is that what that was? Newbie. You know what? I all y'all knew what it meant. I'm finding this hard to believe. Everybody in the room knew what she meant. Y'all all are multilingual and bilingual. Is that what we saying? You said yes. um, I usually say it at the end. Is that what you said, Black Lotus? I usually say it at the end. I say it throughout. she, she's like, you usually say that at the end. Oh my gosh, I had no clue that she was. So what language was that? Was that supposed to be Spanish? You need to use your translate function. I know I should, huh? I absolutely should. Let me see if it'll work for that. That was oh let's see. Oh, it did. It did. It changed it to new. It sure did. What language was that? That's Spanish? Was that Spanish or Italian? Espanol. See, let me look. Let me look. Watch, watch. Spanish. Oh my gosh, you guys are funny, like New Richie. You said, remember what happened before? What? Me bringing in everybody from another language? Pals, you over here laughing at me. She over here laughing. She had a good time laughing at me. Um, it sure did work. All right. All right. Yeah, TikTok's gonna send me, they're gonna put me over in another country soon when I go when I get off the live. You said no last year. Well, with the translate, it was doing Community Fest. Somebody just came newly rich. Somebody just became newly rich. What's that mean? You guys are funny. Um, okay, so I said anybody new in the room? Yeah, yes, yes. Community Fest was a hoot. We'll see what it looks like this time around. But yeah, they had us all over. A new rich person. So yeah, we definitely was all over the world with Community Fest. So we'll see what it looks like this year, Community Fest that is. So those who are coming in, and I will say this, the last couple days, well, I should say the last couple days, the last couple lives, it does seem as if it's not getting pushed out at the same rate. So it's not being pushed out. So it'll be interesting how it continues. Nope. Yeah, it's not. Now I was tempted, Coach Jesse. This is kind of a test. I haven't taken my link out of my bio yet. I haven't taken it out. So I've been thinking about it. Hey Bia, how are you, friend? I've been thinking about testing that and just seeing what it looks like if I was to take it out and how that has an impact or not. But I haven't done it as of yet. Hello, friend. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. I appreciate it. Hey, hey. Natty Nat, thank you so much for coming in as well. Appreciate you joining the live stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Um, you said maybe, huh? Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. Oh, is that potentially having an impact? I mean, it could be. That was you're the one, Leanne, who sent that in terms of that whole bio concept of it being it could be suppressing. So I'm just kind of basing it off what that message was. I was here just switching phones. What happened? Did you have to switch phones because of the live stream? I'm curious if that's it. The real Okra Queen. How are you, friend? That's pretty cool. The real Okra Queen. Welcome to the room. Oh, the image that got sent to me. Yes, yes. Uh-huh. Because of that. I thought it was kind of a scare tactic with Service Plus, but you never know. You never know. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you joining. Thank you for being here. Grabbing your daily heart me as well. Appreciate that, friend. How's everything going? Those who are coming in, I appreciate you. I totally forgot about that. It could be. Do you use one as well? Do you have a link in bio? Let me know if you do. I wonder. Yeah, we all should pay attention to that. Hello, hello, E-Nurse. How are you, friend? Yeah, I think we all should pay attention to that and just see if you were to remove it, what does it look like? I'll test without the link in my bio. I haven't, but I never send people to it. True, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? All is well. That's good. That's good. Yeah, if it's there, then it's probably having an impact. I wonder if it's just the fact that it's there, you know, and you have something attached to it. So it could be. I think I'm gonna test it without it as well and see what that looks like. Um, but again, we have to figure out a workaround. I'll remove it and try it the rest of this week. Okay, and see what happens. Yep. Hey, Dr. Shannon Smith, how are you? How is your okra water experience coming along? I love it. I have so it's interesting. I have it in my my refrigerator and I have one more left. In my mind, I'm like, oh, when do I want to drink it? Because I need to reorder. I do like it. I do like it. So I do need to reorder. I told you guys I was probably gonna, keep on top of it. It's one of those things where it's you said request real quick. Hold on one second. How does it taste? Is it slimy? No, not slimy at all. Not slimy at all. Coach Jesse's coming up. It's actually it has it's sparkling water. So it has that sparkling water taste to it and with a hint of pineapple, not overpowering. So you have more sparkling water. You do have that okra flavoring to it. So you do taste okra with pineapple. But it's not off-putting. It's really good. Hey friend.
Hey, hey everyone. So I wanted to kind of give notion to that a little bit with the pushing out because yesterday and the day before, I want to say for the past maybe 2 days in a row, I've had a very good room. And I know Naughty Nat was with me from beginning to end, right? And I mean the people were coming in and everything. I think at one point I looked and I go now over my analytics. I do three things now at the end. I do analytics, announcement, and benedictions, right? So and they were constantly. I even and the thing I did was I did the tour and unboxing yesterday. People was in there. I was in there for a long time and I got carried away with the look and then yes and scroll here blah 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 and but I never said the word. I never mentioned go there. I never did anything, and I could not find my Service Plus button. It was
Hmm.
missing. It was missing. I mean, thank God I had a few people, that at least throughout the moment. And that was, I'm like, do you see the button? Did I pin anything? Yeah. So it's just been weird. But I was wondering, especially this morning, I had people coming in my live, and I'm like, dang. And I know it's like, well, maybe it's voice chat. Then I started thinking, like, I don't think so. Because last night, the way things were going, I mean, it was moving, and it should have definitely been pushed out way more than that. I had at least at one point, I don't remember the exact number, but my shares were high, lots of shares. And I mean these wasn't just like people just coming in, hey, they came in, they gifted and everything.
Uh-huh.
And it was moving, and it never stayed empty. And I was like, wow. When I finished and I was going over my analytics, I said, these numbers don't match. They don't match how the room was moving, and it didn't match what was going on. And I was like, that's weird. And now that's 2 days in a row. And that's my evening live. And I'm like, no, this something is off. And even though I'm not saying anything, and the morning I had the Service Plus button, but then yesterday the Service Plus button was missing. And then the day before it was there, but Natty Nat could see it on her phone where she could hit it. But on my other phone, all I saw was not Service Plus. I saw uh what is the thing called? Your shopping
Okay.
page, the shopping cart. I'm like, I don't even do shop on coaching page. Why do I have that sitting there? And it usually would be my Service Plus.
Mm.
And I'm like, what is that? This is weird. And it was really, really off. And even with my gifting, it was off because as I was going over my analytics, I was like, oh, two of my gift, my live goal was, it wasn't met. And then all of a sudden it said live goal met. Be like, I was like, oh, who sent it? And now at this point, it wasn't like, no, it didn't say nobody's name. I'm like, Dad, did you just send something? She's
Mm.
like, no. I'm like, come on now, somebody wilding up in here. I said, the devil's a liar. So I'm like,
So,
it was crazy.
so what are you concluding? You're saying the service button plus wasn't there, and you're not saying that the Um,
something is happening with views, and I don't know if the button is moving around or if they're doing something with the button. Because the button was missing, the button was there. I saw it at one point, don't see it anymore. I didn't even have it in my three dots. I don't know where it went.
mm,
Um, and I went to go look on my in the B. So I wanted to make sure, I'm like, I know I got Service Plus set up. And I went and I looked, it's set up, it's there, and I'm like, well, why I don't see it? Why I can't pin it anymore? It's not there for me to pin during my live. It wasn't there last night to pin. Um, so I was just like, look, the Service Plus button is not there, but just DM me because I couldn't pin it. It wasn't there. But so I just thought that was weird. And I was like, you know what? I think something is going on. I don't have a meeting with them until next 2 weeks, but and I haven't gone in the room for any chats to see what they're doing. But
you see
I
mine?
am. I see yours. Um, and I can I hit it? Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
And send you a message. But mine's is gone.
Do you,
I don't.
before you go live, you see Service Plus there,
The service bus is set up.
and then
Everything was there.
do you see where you could turn it on?
On?
Yeah, there's a feature you're supposed to be able to turn it on to show in your live.
Yes, I
Okay.
have that. So I
Okay.
have that, and I have the one. I make sure I checked all of the buttons to make sure, like, for you to be able to see it when I pin it. In the three in the duration, I checked all of that. Everything was there. The only thing that wasn't was during my live. It
Mm,
wasn't there for me to pin. It wasn't there for me to show. All I could do was talk about it. But where is it?
mm,
I don't know. So I don't know. So it was weird. So I say, and I didn't come in the live this morning. My live actually ended abruptly this morning. So I just moved on. I had a lot going on today. So I was busy.
mhm,
So I was like, I didn't even think about it again. But now I'm hearing you say, so it might be a drag. It could be like they're doing things behind the scene and maybe things are causing things to be off track and things like that. So, that's all I can say. It could be something like that going on, but definitely the views, I can definitely attest that it's off. It
mm.
should not have been just the number it gave me last night.
Oh, congratulations, level 14. Awesome. Look at you. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah,
Um,
so, but don't give up, guys. Keep doing what you're
yeah,
doing.
thank you so much. Look at you. All the pies, the cakes, the cakes and the pies. Appreciate you, friend. You reached level 15. Awesome, friend. So I would say this, Coach Jesse, so you still have the beacon in your profile. You still have it there.
Yes, I
Okay.
still have that.
And that's what you
I
were referencing? Thank you
I
so much
did
for the
not. I never
happiness.
said it. I just was pointing my finger.
Okay.
And I said stuff like, "Hey, look up," like stuff. Being creative. I was like, just look up, and see what's going on the top. And but I did do the screen where I showed, like, I did the mirror, not the mirror. When what you do, be not show and tell. The other one, when you show your screen, the other phone, your computer.
Oh, okay, you flipped the camera.
Yeah,
Okay.
I flipped that. That was easy. Yes. Clearly, I'm telling you, I had a long day. Yes, I flipped the camera, and I don't know. Maybe I was like, maybe did I flip the camera too long? I don't know. But again, it is what it is. I'm just keeping it pushing, and I will be going in there and say, "Hey guys, what's up?" Because y'all wilding. Okay, I'm doing my best. Yeah, let me know what I need to do. Don't be playing around my emotions. I'm trying my best.
Well, continue to do what you're doing though, because I mean, at the end of the day, you're saying you have more visibility, so that's important in terms
Yeah.
of how people are coming to your live stream. They see you. They might have been coming because your content has been really focused on your target audience. So people are like, "Hey, I need to come in and get to know her because of her content too." And I know you said it hasn't been performing well, but it's probably enough to get you new visibility, new people.
Yeah, I do see follows and hearts. You know, I told you about the hearts,
Hmm.
and I haven't, and now I'm able to respond back to the hearts and stuff again. So I do see it may not be like popping off or whatever,
Hmm.
but there's tractions and there's tractions to the point where even like maybe even if it's not like the most latest one, maybe a few, and I'm like, oh, somebody was checking that out. Okay, that's all. But all right, yeah. You know, so stuff like that. I have seen that.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, what time you go live? You going live at 6 p.m. Central?
No, so Wednesdays I can no longer go live.
Hmm.
Shift. So my Wednesdays shifted because my church now are doing Wednesday night prayers and social studies. So every Wednesdays are now dedicated to, unless I don't get to go because of you know, my daughter starting her new job. So unless she don't get to make it to pick me up, but right now, as one of the leaders of the church, you know, won't be chilling on TikTok and be like, "Hey guys," and they're like, "Okay, she not even a social studies and prayer." Okay, but you know, but I mean, if I don't make it, I don't make it. But I am making a commitment to try to be there as much as I can. But the nights that I'm not, I'll be live on Wednesdays. But yeah, that's a shift and change that I had to make to
Okay.
my schedule for right now.
Right. Sounds good. Sounds good. Hey, Joel.
But I'm
Hello.
still on in the morning because I want to still go live, you know, every day.
Okay. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Look at you.
Yeah.
November Vision. Hello, friend. Um,
Yeah.
okay. So you haven't stopped your live journey. That's awesome. No,
Yeah, I'm
seriously.
still live. I kept the Saturday
Okay.
and I kept the twice a day. So you know, there was at one point I was going twice a day, but I had stopped. So I still got the 8 a.m. and the 6 p.m. And then on Saturdays, I only do the 8 a.m.
Okay.
And of course, no Sundays.
No Sundays. Okay. So Sundays you still won't do. Okay.
Yeah, unless I do like some random, like, hey guys, chit chat, whatever. But I'm keeping the Saturday morning, except this Saturday because we got a training, a staff, leaders training at church. So that's it. But yeah,
Okay.
I did keep it.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, keep it up. I didn't say, I think I mentioned it earlier today at the 10 that our campaign is actually scheduled to start tomorrow.
Oh,
So
okay.
we'll have it start tomorrow. I think I remember having this debate about picking Wednesday versus Thursday, and I thought I had picked Wednesday, but I think I went with Thursday. So regardless, we'll start tomorrow. Hey Susan, how you doing, friend? Thank you for the
But
daily
I'll be
help me.
doing my battle, my friendly battle on Thursday with Coach Rhonda. So I'm gonna go later live tomorrow,
Okay.
so, because I'm gonna do it with her during her time. And then on Friday, I am also going to do with Lisa, the
Lisa Bailey.
yeah, Lisa Bailey before the actual battle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Awesome, awesome. Well, thank you for coming up and sharing. I mean, we'll all monitor. I think the whole Service Plus thing, we definitely want to put it on our radar and make sure that we're leveraging it as much as we can.
Yeah.
With the thinking, the whole link in bio, we got to be careful with. Um, you said
Yeah, but I got
I waited.
questions. Right.
You said you waited up last night for it to drop. No, you didn't. Did you really?
Who said that?
Herb and eye candy. Whatever.
Listen, we excited. We now are like motivated. Look.
Okay, she said yes, ma'am.
Okay, because look, I'm still going sick twice, and me people's lives has been changed for real. Lives has been
All
changed.
right, we changing lives around here. All right, Urban.
Lives, one
Well,
month
then you
at a
just have to
time.
do a rinse and repeat tonight. So go ahead and do that hat, that hat and mittens. Finish crocheting it with the string through the sleeves, and so finish that project tonight.
Yeah, one month at a time, one campaign at a time. Lives are changing. Okay.
Exactly. All right, friend. Thank you for coming up and sharing. I appreciate you.
All right, gotta
Okay.
go get ready for church now, y'all. Y'all have a great. I'm gonna be in the comments, but
Okay.
okay.
Bye bye. Yes. Did you finish your project, your crochet project, Urban Eye Candy? Let us know if you finished. He said I was up. It didn't start. Well, it actually tells you guys a countdown. And I don't want you guys to miss out. It actually had a countdown up there. It said, our project, our campaign is February. We got Love and Hustle. That's the name of the campaign. So don't miss out on the Love and Hustle campaign. It is up there for you. And it will launch in 6 hours. So it'll do it tonight midnight. All right. So don't miss out on it. And whoever's going live at the time will be on the leaderboard. I'm excited though. I want to test the theory. I think the theory is going to be tested this month that it could be anybody's game. And there's people who go live and you go live on a regular basis. Some of y'all doing your voice live, some of y'all doing, just going live for long periods of time and stuff. And so you get live credit for your go live valid days, as well as you get credit for the minutes that you go live, how many minutes you go live. There's extra points. We got the points up higher this time. So each live you do, you get 15 points per minute. Okay. Per minute, you get 15 points. Last month, it was only 6. Okay. So I'm excited to see what these points gonna look like. We know they're gonna be a lot of points. so so you got those going on. You got the points for your diamonds. You got points for diamonds for matches. We got more people going to be doing matches this month. And then we have points for just doing matches. So you get 600 points for matches. It was just 260 last time. And then you get points for your valid go live days. And it is 500 points for those. So it's going to be a lot of points. So I just want you guys to be, just go live and see how you do. Only thing that's between you and get on that leaderboard is you. It's up to you and how you show up. So it should be fun. It should be fun seeing it, how it unfolds. And like I said, there are people who actually, obviously, we know there's some people who go live frequently. And then, the ones that are probably really going to knock it out the park is the ones who are battling and getting diamonds that way. And the ones who are, obviously getting a lot of diamonds just because of their live schedule or their live room. So that's going to matter too. So it should be fun to see it unfold, y'all. Let me know if there's questions as you guys do this, and we'll see who rises at the top. Coach Jessie says she's trying her best to extend her live schedule. So you'll have I think Sundays is still going to be off for you, and then it sounds like Wednesdays you won't do your evening, but you'll be doing your daytime, and maybe some Sundays as well. So yeah, that'd be awesome if we can see as many people as possible go live. So we're starting officially the 5th. So we would have missed the first 4 days out of the month, and then obviously this campaign will actually go to the 28th. So it ends on the last day of the month. So you said, yep. All right, friend. Awesome, awesome. Others who are coming in the room, if I missed you, say hello. Feel free to say hello. And if you want to say new or returning or new in Spanish, that was for Black Lotus. She said nouveau. I was like, what is that? I'm surprised I didn't know it though. I thought about it, but it didn't click for me quickly enough. Hi, Doc. I'm always returning. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome back. Welcome back to the room. Hopefully all is well. How's everything going your way? Let us know how you're doing, friend. And your bio says nutritious eating and natural living, plus changing habits for better health. I love it. Love it. Have you been going live? Let me know if you've been going live as well. Thank you so much, everybody. So let me know how everybody's doing too, if you guys are doing okay. Like I said, we talked a little bit today about just recognizing that you gotta post the content. I want you to post the content. Thank you so much. I was like, what's that? Okay, that was a compliment. Thank you, friend. You got to make sure you're posting the content, but then you also want to make sure you show up even when things are not working out as planned. Okay, so we want to continue to post the content. Hey, Charlene, how's everything going? How are you doing, friend? Lynette was in the room this morning, so we got a chance to connect with her. Went live, the three initials, but I froze. You got to do it scared. You got to do it scared, friend. Keep going live. Keep going. Let's drop some do it scared stickers. Do it scared. You know, I get it though with the whole freezing. You do want to, obviously it is nerve wracking, depending on the conversation, how things are going, and you want to continue to show up for your community, but maybe do it at a pace that makes sense for you. I tell people my last post talked about consistency being defined by you. You define your consistency. So, but as long as you're doing something, so keep that in perspective. Like you got to be doing something because you're gonna look back and say, "Oh, I could have been so much further along if I just stuck with it." So just keep going. Hello, everyone. The job has me working for real. The nerve of them. Do it scared. I appreciate you, Charlene, being here. Thank you so much, friend. Oh no, did your system freeze or were you scared? Oh, that's a good point. Was it you or the system? She said, but I froze. I think she froze. I think that's it. Senior living. Let me know if that's true. Was it you or the platform? You said I. I was the problem. My spirits froze. Oh, love it. I went live this morning, but I noticed my pin option went away in the chat. You can't pin comments? If it was that for everybody, like when you pin comments, so your comment right there I just pinned, so it's pinned. Is that what you meant by that? Truly K? It depends on the comment. Sometimes it just won't like it. I can't give you a rhyme or reason. It might be a word that's a blocked word or filtered word. Could be something going on with the comment itself. So but yeah, that's what I'm assuming, that's what you meant. I was able to pin in the beginning and then the feature went away. So no more pin comments. Okay. Mrs. K, how you doing? Hello, friend. How you doing? Yeah, I can't explain it. Sometimes it does glitch like that, but that's not all the time. Like I said, it depends on what's happening with the word, or if you have panel boxes up, sometimes you can't pin comments that way. So if you had panel boxes up, it could have been that, where you couldn't pin because of what was happening. Or even if you have a small one, it won't let you pin. It won't let you pin a comment. It'll let you pin other things, but it won't let you pin a comment. Okay, so yes, you said, I love that you advised that consistency is, I forgot, please repeat. I said consistency is defined by you. Consistency is defined by you. Now, here's the flip side of that. If you are inconsistent and you're not doing anything, then you shouldn't have high expectations of the type of results that you get. You said, hey. So don't have these unrealistic expectation if you've been inconsistent. But you define your consistency. Yep. So that's it. Yep. Thank you so much, Color and Jim. I appreciate the roses, friend. Thank you for that. Trisha T, how you doing, friend? Coming on in here. Thank you all. But yeah, so you guys get to define your consistency, and it really is up to you in terms of how you choose to show up. You said love it. Yeah. Thank you so much for those populars. So yeah, you really do decide it. Now, again, it just depends on what you're trying to achieve. If you have been, like I said, inconsistent and you are trying to explore, or avoid. That's the other thing we don't want to say. We don't like to say we're avoiding, but that's ultimately part of it too. And you just heard our friend just say, she said, I froze, my spirits froze. She said it was me. It was me and the spirits. And so at the end of the day, you gotta make sure that you're still showing up and being consistent so you can get the results that you have been seeking. Hi, Doc. I'm good. Thanks. Busy day. I appreciate your friend being here. Thank you so much for showing up. Um, but yeah, so it is defined by you. I don't want people to feel like it has to be um, a repetitious, regimented schedule. You decide what that looks like. Again, your what you put into it, what you decide to do in terms of how you show up and how you are learning and growing, and you are engaging in that process. That's defined by you. And if you are doing it in a very, I'm going to show up once a month, I'm going to show up here and there, I'm not going to try to be, all, 100% in or 110% in, then yeah, your results are going to show that the type of results you get. So I think that's the problem too. And then sometimes when we are all in and we are doing it, it takes time. And so in that case, respect the process because it's going to take time and you're learning, you're growing, and it'll improve over time, but you gotta show up. TikTok filtered a comment. So don't think I ignored your comment. I see where I got a message that said a comment was filtered. So you might want to reword it if you wrote something and I didn't see it. So it got filtered. Thank you, Coach Jesse, for those populars. Appreciate your friend. Yeah, sometimes TikTok will filter comments depending on what was said. I think it's their way of protecting the community, but you never know what's going on with the algorithm. But yeah, so yeah, consistency is defined by you. Okay, okay. What's it mean to get popular versus likes? Populars are a couple things. Populars are part of the fan club. When people join your fan club, they're actually sending a one coin gift. It's one coin, one penny essentially. They're sending that to put you in what's called the popular ranking. So there's a couple times throughout the day, the noon time and I'm gonna say 7 or 8 o'clock, maybe 9 o'clock, somewhere in that hour time frame. I want to say 9 o'clock. I have to go back and look. I think it switched with the time zone change with the daylight savings time, but we'll say 9 o'clock for argument's sake. So noon and 9, there's a time period where you get double the points. And so when they send that one coin gift, they're ranking you up on the popular um, as a popular creator and you're hopefully moving up on the leaderboard and you see it right here, it says popular live. So if you click that, you'll see the ranking for how you're live versus other creators who are ranked there. The other thing is the popular vote is also helpful in other ways. So when you do battles, those matches we talked about, populars are also helpful depending on if you're your points or your battle is in the evening where that double the points is happening. That's really good. So you want to send populars quite a bit in the battles. And then the other time it helps to expedite your points when reset happens. Reset is when your league changes. You're in the league. If you click here, the daily ranking, you'll see where the league is. If people send you populars, it helps to push you down the leaderboard quicker, so people will send populars at that time too to kind of help. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Coach Jesse is so funny. Appreciate your friend. I am having that issue again when I can't share lives. Really? What happened last time? Did you have to thank you, friend. Did you have to what did you have to do? Did you have to start your live over again? What did you end up doing? Thank you. How you doing, original? Thank you for the populars. Appreciate your friend. Thank you, Lisa, for the wink wink. The wink wink. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for the populars. So back to the populars real quick. So when you click the daily heartbeat, it'll say I think it says to send 25 populars. I think that's the number it gives you to help with moving moving the creator, because your fan club is like rooting for you. They're trying to push you out. So it moves the creator up on the leaderboard. So you'll see a lot of the big rooms, the grow rooms, those rooms, they're really pushing popular, especially if it's the popular hour. I had to uninstall and then reinstall the app. Oh, yeah. You know what? Nika was saying that the other day. She was nervous about uninstalling, reinstalling, but for you, it's worked out every time because it just has you come back on through that same login. So it hasn't been a problem. Um, so I'll tell her that because I know she was curious about some glitching she experienced. But yeah, I don't know. Did you, well, you know what? Before you uninstall and reinstall, Charlene, go and see if there's another app update There was another one that was sitting in there for me. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Today's Wednesday. It was either Monday or Tuesday. It was one of the 2 days where I just by chance I clicked it. I think we had talked about it. I was in another live and we had talked about it. And I was like, well, let me just check. And it was sure enough, it was Tuesday. Okay, so it was yesterday. Today's Wednesday. Yeah. So sure enough, it was in there. It was another one. So just make sure you go and click the actual TikTok symbol. Don't click open. Click the TikTok symbol so it can go to that screen and it may have update on there for you. I had a lot of glitches today. Did you really? This live has been kind of up and down. It's been kind of sluggish. We were talking about the whole, link in bio and all that stuff being an impact maybe. We're trying to evaluate. Oh, I will try that. Yeah, check and see if there's an update for you. Is anyone having issues with sending messages? I saw your message, Carla. When you talking about here in the live stream, somebody did get filtered earlier, but I don't think so. Hello, Mr. Radio. Topic how to go live. Oh, thank you so much. Appreciate you, friend. Um, they are obviously still working on fixing this app. Yes. Carla, you said no to what? No to your question. Is anyone having issues with sending messages? And then I said in the live, and I think you said no. You're talking about in the inbox. Let me know if that's what you meant. Hello, Mr. Radio. How are you, friend? Um, yeah, and then Coach Jesse said also restart your phone. I'm seeing messages saying this message type is not permitted. Oh, I haven't seen that before. Interesting. And these are, I mean, it's messages, and I'm assuming in the inbox. That's what you're talking about in the inbox. You're getting that message. So I'm assuming it's just a basic message you're sending. So you should be getting that. Those glasses work. Love the way it shapes your face. Well, thank you. Appreciate you. Yes, inbox. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen that one before. I have no clue. But thank you. My glasses, I was thinking about I need to get an eye exam. I haven't had one. I didn't have one in all of 2025. I know that for sure. I think the last one was probably the fall of 2024. So I'm due and I was thinking about doing a different frame. So we'll see. We'll see. I only really wear them for the live stream so I can read the comments and looking at the screen and stuff. You said look at you. Hair is killer too. Look at you. Now don't say nothing insulting. I ain't got time for that. So appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for liking the live, chick. I appreciate all y'all. Let me know if you guys have questions. Also, so yeah, Carla, I don't know what's happening with that. If it's glitching, it might be part of the glitch. I think that's the only thing we can think of right now. In the 10 o'clock, we had some people who were still experiencing issues with payouts, like getting their payout and stuff. So hopefully, they actually do fix it soon. You said I see everything, but I keep quiet most of the time. Well, thank you, friend. I appreciate you being here. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate the support. Um, okay, you do all things podcasts, commercials, voiceover. Look at that, friend. I know. I know. She said, "What you doing? What you talking about, Willis?" Oh, appreciate y'all coming through. Um, and let me know if there's any questions. Here it is. The message type isn't supported. Download TikTok app to view this message. Um, Carla, when was the last time you updated your app? Let me just make sure. When was the last time you updated your app? Because it might be time for an update for you as well. Thank you so much. Love you, Diversify. Appreciate you for the roses. Um, oh, thank you for the 300 days. Look at your friend. Appreciate that. In the populars, you guys are coming in. I appreciate the support. So I'll try that. Yeah. Yeah. So what I did it the other day. Let me see. I'm going to check and see if there's another app update. Because to your point, it seems like every day there's something new happening. But if you go to your app store, so for me, I'm going here to the iPhone. Thank you so much, friend. Let me see. Let me turn this off so y'all can see it. We'll see. We'll check together. So if you go here to the App Store, and we're gonna type in TikTok. We'll type in TikTok. Let me, and then hit search. And then what I want you guys to do is, you see where's TikTok? You see where it says open? Don't click there. I want you to click the actual symbol. Ooh, why does it say update, y'all? Why does it say update? And when did I do this, Jesse? Coach Jesse, did I do this yesterday? I really did do this yesterday. Or was it Monday? I was just checking just by chance. So it'll click the update. You said Monday. So there's another update up there, y'all. I did it in the live and I clicked update then. So that means I need to do update on this phone too. So yeah, you said OMG. Yeah. So it's updating. So just keep that in mind, guys. It might be another update out there and then hit open. Yeah, so I'm gonna hit open. But yeah, so let's see if it go to Leanne. It didn't go to Leanne. It didn't go to Leanne, so um it had a commercial. We need to check every, it seemed like it, huh? Leanne, Leanne was the message. I remember that was you, Leanne, when you was in there. You was dancing. So. So TikTok doing too much now. They are. So Carla, check and see if there's an update, friend. There was just an update for this phone. So my primary, I need to check this phone and check my tablet too. And so do the update for all of them. Okay. So if you have a tablet, if you have a phone, thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, so keep doing, make sure you check the update. That means I need to get my post back up. At least 3 a day. Yeah, absolutely. And you had such a great strategy, because I like what you were saying. Because Leanne would take a video and she would take what is like a minute long video and make it, you can get 4 or 5 videos out of that, because she would make 7-second clips out of different parts of that video. So keep that in mind. There is this thing called Smart Split that you can do under TikTok Studio on the desktop version. It was okay. I didn't care for it as much, but that is a feature that they have. Hey, Mrs. Treetop. Mrs. Treetop, I missed you today. Nothing for Androids though. What you mean, the Smart Split? What you mean? It's iPhone only? I thought it was desktop. Why did you say that? None for oh, you're saying Androids for the updates? There's no updates for Androids? Oh, I tried the Smart Split and didn't like it. Yeah, you didn't like it. I didn't like it either. I was like, no, they got to go back to that one. It was challenging. You got to do it on a computer. It was just too much. I didn't care for it. Um, but you said, Coach Jesse, Androids don't have an update. Really? Idea Barista, what Pal said is that Android's auto updates. She said they auto update. That's what she said. So maybe that's why. You say you just did mine. So you just did it. So it was something in there that you had to do then. Okay. Okay. Apple makes them work too hard. True. That is true. That's right. It came from an Android user. What? I just realized who said it. I said, you an Android user. Wait a minute. I thought you was trying to say TikTok. Apples are so sophisticated that they have to work a little hard to keep up with the iPhone. That's what I thought I heard that, but no, that was a dig. Listen, use AutoCut on CapCut. Oh, for the videos to slice it up? Oh, that's a good idea. Hey Charlie, how you doing, friend? I still restart everything though. That's good. That's good. No, you said no. But yeah, so I well, definitely I need to go in and update my iPhone. So I definitely have to go back in today and do the update. So really quickly, you all, if you missed what I just did, there is another update. There is another update. So thank you so much, Idea Barista. I was looking, I was like, what? So, there is another update that you have to make sure you update your app, your TikTok app. I just got the iPhone and my daughter, and now I am side eyeing. Whatever. It is a great device. Easy way to make quick videos if you're in a pinch. Use a template on your own video. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do I'm thinking I'm gonna do a video. I'll probably do one tomorrow. I'll try to use my highlights, my clips, do a clip from the live stream. So I didn't think about it today, but I might just do a quick video today. So I'll do something. Thank you all. Appreciate you all being here. Appreciate you being here. Friends coming in. Thank you all for jumping in live. And then I know a lot of you guys are going live more regularly, so that's awesome. But if you use templates, make them applicable to your niche. All right, she said in all caps. I'm gonna pin that so y'all can see it because y'all might not have seen it. She said it in all caps. So make sure you have it applicable to your niche, okay? Don't play around and not have it applicable, okay? Um, but yeah, you said you said all caps. Well, you know what? The auto cut for me, using those auto cut features and stuff, it didn't work. I got a unoriginal content when I was on my back in the day. I don't know what it looks like now. When I was on my other account, I never used them since. They gave me an unoriginal content violation on my content. I was like, oh, I guess I'm not supposed to be using those. And I stopped using them. And that was actually like at the very beginning of my TikTok journey. So from then on, I have never used them in here in the app just because I thought they didn't like it. So yeah, but keep me posted. I think you're saying it's okay to use them, but I just don't. Um, they're gonna come for me because everyone knows I do content. Okay, friend. You said- Interesting. You use AutoCut. You do. Like I said, it was in the beginning. Maybe I had done something wrong, but I don't normally use them because it gave me that violation early on. And all I did, and maybe it was unoriginal, but all I did was use the clip and the auto cut and the music that came with it and whatever way it cut my original. And it was a photo. No, I'm sorry, it was a video of like a skyline video, and it did the auto cut thing, and it was like, nope, it didn't let me do it. I had content on the what do you call it? Um, a catchy hook that was my own hook, but I thought I did the video correctly. I was like, I didn't do a whole lot, but I used the auto cut. I put my own little verbiage on the screen, and that was it. Maybe I should have done more. I don't know, but it was like unoriginal content. So I was like, I guess I won't be using that. I don't know what else to do. so, and so I probably need to sit with you, short stuff, and just see if there's something else I should have done differently. But it got me a violation. So I was like, well, I guess I won't use it. So I never used them again. And that was like the auto cut feature as soon as you have your video and stuff. So, and then the other day it auto cut one of my clips from here and I posted it, but I didn't get in trouble with it, but it automatically auto cut the video. So I'm not sure why I did that. I think that was a glitch. So, so yeah, those who just came in, if you missed it, I said make sure you are updating your app. We had a few people just that quickly can't come in and say that they're seeing some glitching. So I want to make sure you guys all update. And those, if you're new to my live, put in the chat new. And if you haven't been here in a while, say I haven't been here in a while. That's totally fine if you haven't been here. So thank you all for joining. Let me know if there's any questions. I'm going to stay on a little bit longer, about another 15 minutes. And who is going live? If you are going live, put that in the chat as well. Feel free to, you know, share a little bit about what your live stream is, put your topic, time, and time zone so people can see it, especially some of my new people in the room. And if you have not gone live, thank you for the Daily Heart Me. If you have not gone live, let us know because we had somebody come in and say they were scared, they froze. We say do it scared up in here. We want you guys to feel comfortable and confident with going live. You're building your community, and so just make sure you keep showing up. And I said consistency is defined by you. So you define what consistency look like on a daily basis or on your terms, but recognize that if you're not going frequent enough, if you're not showing up, then ideally you're not going to have the results that you're looking for. Me, midweek exhale, 9 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much, Susan. Appreciate the roses. L was a guest speaker last night, y'all. She was a guest speaker in Dr. Johnson's room where he talks about health education, and she was sharing her story, her journey, and you did a great job, friend. So proud of you going live and as a special guest presenter. So so great job, great job. We needed to hear from you as an expert, as Dr. Johnson says, a subject matter expert in your field. So thank you for showing up, friend, and supporting. That should be your tagline. What did I say? What's my tagline? Consistency is defined by you. Thank you so much. You design a content schedule and determine what works for you. Join my room Friday at 9:30. Yes, yes, it is. I mean, and at the end of the day, it is defined by you. Now, I want to make sure I reiterate. Don't have false expectations if your consistency is actually inconsistency. So if you are being inconsistent, then you shouldn't have the expectations that things are going to move faster and at a great impact when you're not showing up enough, if you're not being consistent enough, if you're being in fact inconsistent. So that's all I'm saying. So hopefully you take that the way it was intended, that I need to be more consistent. That's the takeaway, not more inconsistent. I like that. With practice makes progress. Yes, with practice makes progress, but you gotta be consistent first. Okay, so and really when it comes with the practice part of it, if you are showing up, then you can really hone in on what you need to work on and what are the things that are impacting your live stream. So for people to say, well, you know what, I go live every day and I'm not getting people in the room. That's somebody who can really step back and say, well, I'm not getting people in the room. What else could I be doing? Is there something about my live stream that I need to change? Is there something I'm doing? Is there a way to get more engagement? But the person who goes live just twice a week and then complain about not getting people in the room, I kind of say, well, you got to show up a little bit more. They don't know you even show up 2 days a week. You're not going to get the people in your room. You got to make sure that you are showing up so that that person who came on that by chance on that Tuesday, they'll come back again on Tuesday, or they'll come back on that Thursday or Wednesday or whatever, because you will be there. They expect for you to be there. But if they show up and you're not there, they're just going to go to the next room. So that's what consistency means too. You got to be present. You got to be present so that you can at least start practicing, improving basically. Yeah, so hopefully that works. I know it's hard though. I know we are still kind of figuring out what works for us, and how to infuse this in our schedule, and how to make sure you have people who are surrounding you, keeping you encouraged and uplifted as you do this. I think that's the other thing. If you're not in a space where you have people who are truly championing you and being your biggest cheerleader, then that's hard too. So this space is a space though for people to hopefully feel encouraged to keep going and keep showing up, you know, and to see like some of the small things you're doing, those small wins matter just as much as the big wins. So you gotta, take it day by day. You'll get better, but you gotta be here to see to do the work and see the improvement happen. Let me know if there's questions about that. I want to make sure I'm answering questions as well, especially my new people. Elle, how did it go for you last night? How did you like being on stage as somebody's guest speaker? How did it go, friend? And Elle, I think you're a great example. You said very nice. Oh, I love that. I think you're a great example of somebody who started off in November and now she's going live. And she goes live. You did all of January. You said I did overthink it. So informative, yes. You did overthink it in what way? What do you mean? Like you just put a lot into um do you well, Black Lotus, if you're okay, do you mind having Elle come up? Black Lotus like, people always coming up in the boxes. Elle, do you want to come up for a second? Let me know because I would love to hear your take on it. She does live more than me now. Does she really? Well, you start working soon. You're gonna be starting back in the next 2 weeks. Sure. Okay. Black Lotus, don't get mad at us. Black Lotus like, people always in their boxes. Let's see. I don't know if she's here right now. She might not be. Um, Elle, I just sent you an invite. Hello, friend.
Hello.
Hello. So
Oh, go ahead.
I was about to ask the question about overthinking, just for you to kind of shed some more light onto that.
Just because that's what I do best, and so just wondering. First of all, man, I don't get interviewed or have that level of conversation on a regular basis. So wondering what I was going to be asked and if I would be prepared. I mean, I had some little notes. I think like the night before in my room, he said, remember, I've done my homework. So and my joke response was, what does that mean? You have like old pictures? I mean, I didn't know what he was going to say or where he was going to go. And, but then it ended up, of course, being much less dramatic than what I thought it might be, which is, that's what happens when you overthink. But I would rather be over prepared mentally than under, because that was my fear was, and this is all the things that I talk about, and my fear was looking silly
Mm-hmm.
or being like the deer in headlights look, there while everybody's looking. So that didn't happen. I mean, he said you're in good hands, and that's fine. I mean, I knew that I was, but it still doesn't. That doesn't make my brain stop spiraling.
Yeah, yeah. Your voice for him is hilarious. You're in good hands.
I can't do a good Jamaican accent, so just leave it at that.
Oh, he's also funny. Yeah, he does have that sarcastic type sense of humor where he'll say things and you're like, okay, that was a joke.
Right.
So it's sarcasm. But but you did a great job, Fran, and you're right. I think that's the thing about this. I mean, obviously going live and being a live host and stuff, and we're connecting with other people, other audience, and doing the interviews and stuff. It is out of our comfort zone. It is a new experience, and you handled it perfectly. You did it great, with such grace, and it was a great conversation to have. People needed to hear it. And so overthinking though, and like you said, that's your topic. So
Right.
as you're doing this more and you have more overthinkers in your space and you're helping them, they'll realize that, sometimes the narrative that we create in our head is just that. It's a story. It's not the
Exactly.
reality.
And there are ways that I was doing my breathing before I went on, putting my feet on the ground and all the things that I tell people to do, and
Okay.
I just had to push through it. I like to think that even Beyonce gets nervous, at the
Yeah.
80 city tour,
Yeah.
so yeah, that's
Maybe.
fine. Maybe.
Maybe. Depends on if yeah, it just depends on where she's at. You're right. You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But you did it great. It was a great conversation. So I was happy
I
I was able to
appreciate you. And I appreciate anyone who came to see even for a little while. That was great to have support in the room.
yeah. So really quickly, share a little bit about your live stream, share a little bit about what how long you been here? Because I mean, obviously there's probably some new people in the room and we had a few
Okay.
people say they were frozen and nervous about going live.
I have been regularly doing, being live hosting on TikTok with this particular niche since probably early November, and I'm still, finding my groove. But I am, I have to confess, I took last night off when you said, the campaign didn't start till midnight,
You
and
know
I had
it's is
already
you know
done
it's
the
midnight
hours with
tonight.
Dr. Johnson. I said, "Oh, I'm not going live tonight. I'm gonna rest." But
Yeah.
so I'm back. I'm back on tonight. But It's all things overthinking. Today's Wednesday, so we'll do the midweek exhale where we just kind of, breathe and settle ourselves before we kind of, go to sleep and push through the rest of the week. Um, I haven't decided what every other night is going to be, but it's always going to be nine. Not Tuesday. Saturday is the only night that I'll go later, just because it's a weekend night. So that's at 10 o'clock for a like a decompress from the weekend. On Sunday, we'll do a Sunday reset. The other days that I don't have a name for, and I should say these are after dark lives where the lights are low, the music is, kind of smooth, and we're settling and deciding that we don't need to kind of move quickly and settle anything that was undone during the course of the day
Mm.
or the week. The other days that are open, um, I may talk about overthinking and how it stagnates your content creation. I may do games that I have in the hopper about overthinking, overthinkers bingo or something like this. So everything is still in development, but I'm
Okay.
just gonna be there every day. Sometimes we just talk. Sometimes we're just in there talking.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw where Short Stuff said, the music is original because you do the
Yes.
sono and you made the song, and then Pals and then Carla both said they like aspects of your lives, the nighttime lives and the overthinking
Mhm.
bingo. I think I must have attended the nighttime live where you had the TV and it was like a scene on your TV. It was like a little.
Was it dark?
It did seem rather
Yeah.
dark, and I was like, "Why is it so dark?" I was thinking that. I was like, "But you know what? She had moonlighting, I
I
guess."
haven't, well, I haven't got the lighting situation perfected yet, but I have like a lamp and a blue light bulb and my Apollo sign in the back. I've had jellyfish or the nebula.
Okay,
Everything
that's
is a
what's up.
work in progress.
Okay,
It'll be
okay.
different every time until I get it right.
I was like, "Oh yeah, this is rather dark." But
It's
no,
to
the
put you
TV
in a
was good.
certain mood,
Right.
and really and to soften your your nervous system. Like the bright
Okay.
light and the all that stuff during the day. Because I'm sitting in my dining room, right, and the chandelier is there. So the point is like that's off and the lighting source is different, just to make a difference between things we can talk about with the lights up to when we're trying to be settled down.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, Pals had told me that I have a future in ASMR, and that's really funny
Oh,
to me because I have always despised the sound of my voice.
really, really.
Yes, I just never. It's very awkward to me to listen to it. So the fact that anyone is enjoying it and it's relaxing them, I'm amazed.
Yeah, yeah. Look, obviously that's the overthinker. We create a narrative and we're like, hey, my voice, all the other things that we talk about. And that's just another aspect of it. And your voice sounds fine. There's nothing wrong with your voice. And to Pal's point, your voice is very soothing. And so
Okay.
just recognize, like, yeah, this is who I am. I felt the same way too, just kind of thinking through about my voice as well. He said, I actually watch a lot of people on here simply for ASMR. Really? Nice, nice voice. She does. She does. Me too. Yeah. So yeah, just lean into that too. You might have a calling with ASMR.
I
So
might. I guess I need to get in Carol's room more.
Carol will tell us that we sometimes we are our worst critics when it comes to our voice and stuff, and there is a market for all of us. Okay.
Okay.
There's a market for all of us. Yep, you said join us. You said
All
amen.
right.
Yes, yeah, child of 83. How you doing, friend? ASMR helps with anxiety and focus. It does. Yep. That's true.
Oh,
So you're overthinking, girl.
I'm
You
telling you.
seriously, you might have a call in there too. That may be the next thing. You do the songs and
Yeah.
then yeah, record yourself reading, saying
Okay.
some
So
yeah.
anything that pushes me out of this classroom, I'll take it.
The babies need you.
Oh, that's funny.
All right, friend. Well, thank you for popping in. I
No,
appreciate
thank
you.
you.
That's what again, people need to hear your story and hear that you're doing it, you're showing up. And you have your core people that come into your room, it's some people from
Mhm.
the agency, and as you're doing content more and more about overthinking and helping people from a different ways of thinking about it from a nervous system perspective, from calming your nervous system, from, understanding sometimes your mind is playing tricks on you and you need to sometimes take a leap and not overthink. All your content's good and that's going to bring the right people in the room.
I appreciate you, Dr. Lisa.
You're welcome. All right, friend. Take care.
You too.
All right. All right, friends. I appreciate all y'all too. Appreciate everybody coming through. Congratulations, sis. Thank you for sharing. Yes. Thank you, Miss K Latte. Yes, that's what we need. You guys, all of us have a purpose here. And I know it's going to take a little time for us to find our tribe and our room that really truly needs us. But we keep showing up. And again, I'll say consistency in slightly slightly condescending way. Consistency is defined by you, but if you want different results, you got to show up differently and show up more frequently. All right. So he is live at the same time when with me. I always miss it. Who was this? Who were you talking about, Coach Jesse? It just superstar. Yes, she is. Coach Jesse, who was that friend? Um, it got filtered, I think. Who were you referring to? Who was the he? Thank you all for being here. I see all y'all in the room. Coach Rhonda, something you can use. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much. Something you can use. She recently started her journey. Oh, Dr. Johnson, that's who she was referring to. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, he is. He is. I think you're 6 Central. And he's 7 Eastern. Yep. If I'm not mistaken, you guys do kind of share the same live schedule. But no, he's a good guy. He really is a good guy, and his live stream is helping a lot of people too as he speaks to health education. And the Tuesday session is where um, the Tuesday session is where he does his office hours. I think that's what he calls it, office hours, and it's usually where he has a guest presenter with him, a guest speaker with him. So it's really good. You said we have an inner joke. What is that? Inside joke? Is that what y'all mean? It's like an inner joke. You and him? All right, friend. Um, Thank you all who joined the live stream today. I was going to pop off shortly. Let me know who else is going live tonight. I want to make sure anybody want to talk about their live. Let me know if you have any questions as well, especially my new folks who came in. We were talking about we talked to a couple different people. You say yes. Okay. We were talking to a couple different people. Make sure you guys update your app. I'm going to update my app when I get off. Since there's apparently another app update out there. I might even post about that, y'all. All these app updates. See you next time. Thank you so much. Healing with Bailey's mom. How are you, friend? Are you going live regularly? Let us know your next time as well. Share it out with us so we can support. And let me know anybody else going live tonight so we can support there as well. Anybody else? Coach Jesse, I think you said no for tonight. Anybody? Coach Rhonda, you going live? She's been going live regularly as well. I'll let you guys share out if you're going live or not. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate all the support. I'm going live at 8 p.m. Eastern. She's going live at 8 p.m. Eastern, y'all. What's the topic, Coach Rhonda, for tonight? What is the topic? And like I said, no live tonight. Okay, Trisha. Y'all, you got leftovers? What did you cook last night? I was there. I think I was there in the beginning. She got a flash goal that had 100 hearts, hand hearts, the 100 points, the 100 coin hand hearts. I was like, TikTok. You said, oh yeah, that's right, the bacon corn chowder. Oh, that sounded so good. You said no live tonight. Nope, no live tonight. That's all good, friend. And anybody else? Urban Eye Candy, are you gonna go live again tonight? You gonna finish the hat and mittens? Let us know which one you doing. How about something you could use? Are you going live? Keep us posted. So really quickly, you guys, the campaign does launch tonight. I had it wrong. It wasn't yesterday. It was supposed to be it's tonight. So we're about 5 hours away from it launching, or 6 hours away from it launching. Um, you said it was a lot this morning. That's right. Coach Justice says she's doing every day. She's trying to be consistent, mostly every day. Beliefs that drive our behavior. Ooh. That was the conversation the other day too. That was like a part two. I think for the most part, wasn't it? Beliefs that drive our behavior. You know, how we have positive and negative belief systems, and it can have an impact. Yeah. What campaign? We have our latest agency campaign. It's going to be up here. When you go live, you'll see it up here. But it's under the campaign section. You guys know where the campaign section is? If you don't know, let me know. I'll show it to you all. But under campaigns on the live home screen, click that and scroll over to the Creator Network side, and you'll see the one for February. It's called Love and Hustle. Love and Hustle. Not going live tonight. We'll be live tomorrow at 7 a.m. Oh, you're going to do the morning voice chat. Okay, like it. Like it. Yes, the topics are usual shared over 3 days. I love that. That's Coach Rhonda. So definitely get there because it was a great conversation. Urban Eye Candy, I will. The grandchildren are on 1,000 tonight. I love it. You said they on 1,000. I'm every day except Sunday. Gotcha. Okay, so that was Coach Jessie. She's going live every day except Sundays. Yes, I do. So Trinana, you every day as well, including Sundays. Okay, Charlie. Okay, Charlie, let me know if you so it's called when you're in your live, you'll see it. It'll say Love and Hustle. And if you are depending on where once it starts, you'll see where you're ranked. It'll say NO like number and whatever number you're at. And I like I said, I'm excited. I'm excited for how this could potentially turn out because I think there is a lot of people who could be on top of that leaderboard, a lot of new faces, just because of your frequency of going live. And then there's many of you who infuse battling into your schedule. You do that quite a bit. So you get points that way. Some of you who go live daily. So there's a lot that's happening. And then obviously the diamonds that you get too. So I think it'll be interesting to see who's on top. Yes was for now where to find campaigns. Yes was for knowing where to find campaigns. Yes, you know. Okay, gotcha. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Social Net. Social Net is like, look here, I know where to go. And you guys, hey, let me say this. Speaking of campaigns, Mrs. Treetop dropped some good information the other day about doing those TikTok campaigns, and you can get paid out for it. Why did I get now? I'll say this. It wasn't a lot. I wanna be quite clear about this, y'all. It ain't the amount. It's not the amount. It's the fact that I got a notification for it. That's what I'm talking about. Not the amount. The fact that I got a notification that I made some diamonds from this. Okay? That's what I'm referencing. Because as y'all know, I really haven't been talking about campaigns like that. But apparently they paid me out today for some diamonds I collected for the tailgate campaign. Anybody else get that? Anybody else get the tailgate campaign? I'll tell you how much I earned, but it surprised me because I was like, I didn't even know I was in the campaign. I had no clue I was even on the leaderboard or was going to get a payout. I probably should have tried a little harder. Okay. But so I say that recognizing that I didn't do anything, but I got some diamonds from it. So the amount of diamonds I got was 17 cents. I'm just saying, 17 cents that I didn't have. Just saying. Uh, so- but no, I did get the diamonds. I got 17 cents. No, I didn't know about it. 17 cents. I was like, where's this coming from? So it was the campaign, y'all. And I'm telling you, I didn't do anything to get my 17 cent, but I got it. Okay. I received campaign funds before months ago and was not expected. Who knew? Yes. You said who? So my point is check out the other campaigns. And if you are interested or intrigued by that, get your 17 cent. 17 cent and no effort whatsoever. None. None. Whole 17 cent. I was like, okay, TikTok. I wish I understood them well enough. It adds up. It does. It adds up to Coach Jesse. I agree with that. I will say this, and that campaign really does confuse me because it's still going on. I think there's phases to it. I think there's different this one had maybe rounds. Maybe that's the way I should say it. They had different rounds. And if you click it, look at the tailgate one because it's still in there. And it's based on going live. It's viewer wishes, co-host. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to, what am I supposed to put in there? What's the gift? I don't know if there is a gift. Am I just supposed to put any gift? Okay. They wanted me to post viewer wishes. So, okay. So let me do one. And if somebody want to, yes, there are phases. Okay, is that what just happened? So there's phases to it. I guess I need to pay attention. Some are in phases, rather. Yeah. So I think there's another round of this. If somebody wants to support my viewer wishes, I think I just need one of those. I don't know if you want to do the first one. Say hi. Say hi. That would be lovely. Thank you for that. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. So did I achieve it? Let's see if it says achieve. Um, it says that's it. That's all I needed. That was it. I just needed to support and get that. Thank you all. And we'll see what happens. But this campaign is pretty easy now that I say that. So if you guys get a chance, thank you. Look at you. Thank you. If you guys get a chance, look at this one because this one does not have a lot of requirements. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Am I supposed to do something? Oh, I'm supposed to post a short video highlighting with your new, I don't know, what does that mean? My partner. I think I'm supposed to post a video. Which one? This is called the what did I just say? I was about to say Love and Hustle. No, that's not it. Live tailgate. Live tailgate. So I'm not sure. They said post a video. So you're supposed to look at the missions and see what's in there. I think I'm supposed to post a video somewhere, but I'm not sure. Post a short video highlight with your new live tailgate partner. Who is that? What's that mean? Who's the live tailgate partner? Who is the partner? Huh. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. All right. All right. Well, thank you all. I appreciate you all. Um, take that off the screen. Hello, friends. Thank you all. You need to get a partner. Do it together. Oh, what you mean, like a co-host? Is that what they mean? Um, you mean a co-host? Maybe, huh? You're supposed to match you with a stranger, someone else that's competing. Oh, am I? Oh, okay. So select your team, sign up for a tailgate co-host session. It does. Follow your co-host, go live together and have fun. Oh, reading is fundamental. It sure does say that. If you sign up, find your tailgate partner here. Who is my tailgate partner? Oh, you gotta find random people. Oh, I was wondering whether we could pick our partner. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, no. Oh, well, y'all got me. I'm like, oh, I need to do all that. Yeah, you're supposed to, if you sign up, find your partner. So I think these people are already paired together. Um, and I think you're supposed to battle. I think that's what these are. These are battles too. What was the outcome of the battles? Am I needed? Black Lotus left. I will try following the prompts. Okay. I'm allergic to randoms. Love Universified, Black Lotus had left. Black Lotus, she was on a voice chat. I guess she wasn't really answering. The campaign, I was mistaken. It doesn't start today. It starts tomorrow. So let's try it one more time. Maybe try tomorrow. to see about her battling. And we can ask her tomorrow if you're okay with that. And I don't know if she has a strict timeline to get her 8 matches in, but hopefully she can do it tomorrow. Typically with the matches, what will need to happen, and I think she has to look at the parameters to make it count. She definitely needs like 100 points. I don't know if she needs to win. That's what we need to determine. Does she actually need to win as well? And then she most matches you got to get 100 points for it to count. So she definitely probably needs 100 points, and she may need to win. And then for it to count fully, your opponent probably should have 100 points too. So to make sure that it actually goes through correctly. So you want to have your opponent get 100 points, which would be you, and then have her get over 100 points, maybe have her win. So that's the other thing. So we'll see. We'll see if she is open to doing it tomorrow. Again, she didn't speak to if she wanted to do it today or not. She didn't say anything when I asked her earlier. Thank you all for coming in. I'm gonna head out. So I appreciate you all coming in. Let me know if there's any final questions. Make sure you grab your points from the Daily Heart Me area. I'm gonna go update my app. Make sure my app is updated. I'm going to post some content too in a little bit, but feel free to reach out if you have any questions. And we're going to keep going live. We're going to keep going forward. We're not going backwards. Keep pressing forward, y'all. And remember, practice makes progress. So thank you all for the watching, the liking, the comments, the stickers, and the gifting. I appreciate everybody's support. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. All right. Appreciate you all. Bye-bye. Get your points. Yeah, definitely get your points. Don't forget your points. Make sure you grab those points, friends. Okay? All right, friends. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you, everybody who are here. Appreciate you all and the support. Good night. Night, night. All right, take care. Bye-bye.